Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We're in camp, we're getting ready to take on Cazador's palace, so we're going to switch out Minsk for Astarion for this next section. But just quickly, my intention was to long rest and then start recording, but when I did so, there was a little bit of story stuff with Shadowheart, so I quickly started recording. So what I'm going to try and do in the edit is kind of start here and then switch that in, so we're going to now go over to this sort of story section from the long rest.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
Who are you? You mean Jennifer?
That's a dead girl's name. I don't deserve it. I had to look up how it was spelled, for pity's sake. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
They're not truly gone. Remember the moon motes.
I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
Tears are a luxury. That's it. Let it all out. This has been a long time coming.
It's been a long time since I've shed a tear. I don't even know how long.
What's next?
We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
Okay, now that we're back, let's go and
seen everything.
talk to Minsk and Astarion. I can't remember where Minsk is. Is he in here? Yes, I guess he's... Oh no, he's over here. Can I fly there?
Should get started.
Kinda.
What we did might feel an evil thing, I know. But if Minsk was not saved from the cult, was used to hurt those who only meant to help him, I think that ending Minsk might have been a way of saving Minsk too.
So I only just found out, I mean I don't know if it's true or not because I've not checked, but I read that, or I saw a video saying that the voice of Minsk is actually Matt Mercer of Critical Role fame, which is pretty amazing actually, because I honestly thought that was the original voice actor for Minsk, who was... It might have been Jim Cummings, who does a lot of voice work. But if it's Matt Mercer doing a Minsk impression, then it's very close to being spot on, I think, actually. But let's drop him from the party temporarily.
You have found, my friend. Who is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place.
I love
In
Minsk.
Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk?
Sorry, Minsk. Temporary parting of the ways.
Truly? But you have seen my hamster, yes?
See you later.
Here we stay, then. But if Boo grows restless and chews holes in all your delicates, you only have yourself to blame.
Oh god, he gave me all his crap. It's probably the money, in fairness. So let's fly, because that doesn't slow me down. But let's just give that money straight to Karlak then. Won't worry about anything else. So I'm still encumbered? How am I still encumbered? Makes sense. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe it was a little bug or something, but in any case, we solved it now. So, Astarion.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems. Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
He looks like the Frank the Rabbit out of Donnie Darko wearing that. Alright, let's quickly have a look at his gear though. We'll hide the helmet. Ah, but actually there was something I was going to do before we go and do Cazador. The question is that better than what Astarion's wearing? I think this will be better. Look at it. Nice. Okay. And what I was planning on doing is, I believe there's 2 more parts of Dribbles the Clown to find. And I did actually look them up because I felt that we were kind of running out of potential places, and they're actually in areas we've already been, but in places that are quite well hidden. Like they aren't in places that I would necessarily just have stumbled across. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab those, because apparently the reward for returning them all is pretty good, and it sounds like it's particularly good for spellcasters, so I thought that might be good for Astarion going into this fight. So there's going to be a little... Where is Astarion? Where is he?
Alright, what now?
I don't know. He'll teleport. So yeah, I'm going to pause here and we'll come back at the first location. Okay, so we're at the first location for the remaining parts. So we came to Lower City Central Wall. We're actually on top of this wall, but it's just down here through the archway. It's called Lavernica's home, so we're gonna have to get in here.
Past this.
Well, we should be okay as long as it's not a 1. I didn't even come in here.
That's right.
But there's a lot of dead bodies. Molly wine gobs. A lot of dead spiders and headless corpses. Got names. Okay, no idea what's going on, but I think maybe we go through the hatch. I think in particular this is one I would not have found on my own, because I've obviously just ignored this house, which is a shame because there's quite a lot going on here.
That will fit in my pack.
I mean, what is all this? There's nothing on them. But there's a bit of a murder scene here.
A sacrifice. Or some kind of display?
She's got the clown's severed leg. Sendai the Third. The effigy of Sendai. She was a ball spawn who made herself many. What use her multitudes? She thought herself a warrior, but only her blood soaked the soil. Or in the red.
Judging by the state of the leg, this must be part of the clown.
I can't be bothered to take all the +1 weapons. I don't think we're going to have need of the money we've already got, let alone
Seems simple enough.
worrying about taking more. So I'm fine with that. Don't think there's anything in here, though. Looks like there's something should be beyond here. I mean, we'll come up here and do a little, see if there's a perception check or anything. It doesn't look like it, though. So we're missing one part. And actually, it wasn't the part I thought, because this is the second one I thought I was missing. The main one I'm missing is the head. And you find the head in the Undercity ruins, where you're kind of going to fight Orin, but I want to do the quest now, so I'm gonna go down there, and we might as well stay recording because it's quite near the waypoint. But I'm gonna save because I don't want to get locked into doing Orin yet. If you get my drift, so I think we just have to like cut ourselves here or something. Or maybe we click on the door first. I'm going to do a quick save, because, yeah, like I said, I don't want this to get locked in. I think it's quite near the beginning of this area.
The vessel returns, most shamefully unleaking. Prove your
I have
faith.
an amulet of ball, let me pass.
You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different.
I slaughter the murder tribunal.
Unorthodox. But a show of faith nonetheless. Walk in blood.
Cool. Okay, so it should be fairly close by. There's also a bit of a boss fight to get where we want to go, but for now...
I smell a trap.
Are the gods truly this petty?
What trap did I see? A bit more involved than I wanted to be, but... Okay, well, I guess we can lob some stuff at these guys over this gorge, perhaps.
Heading out.
Hopefully. Of course, they're sanctuaried. Didn't do anything. I feel like they're overusing the sanctuary thing. It's actually quite annoying. Because... yeah, I mean, it's obvious why it's annoying. There's not a lot I can do to them. They're all ranged attackers as well. Ooh, what if... push anyone and anything. Oh, got rid of one.
Won't see this coming.
Gale, I know I could lob a fireball up there, but... I could still do it. I'm sure Boring Dad will be okay.
concentrate. On I go.
What is on us? We've basically got 6 turns before he can kill us from distance. It's a bit annoying. Shadowheart over here though, she's at least a bit closer there. It's up here, isn't he? Can we cast Insect Swarm that far? I want to be able to... Okay, look, if we click on him... Okay, there we go. Like again. I feel like I'm sanctuaried now.
Now.
I'll try that thing again. Well, are they still sanctuaried though? Yes, they are. Try this. Another one. I think I could fly over here though, start having a go at this guy. Okay, I can bonus attack. Okay, so was this unstuck? I'm guessing he's going to be immune to stuff for a certain number of turns or a certain number of attacks. Okay. Bit of a... Mind you, I'll use Action Surge. Just to get rid of those stacks then. Pretty much.
It's hot in here.
She jump all this way? She can jump all this way. Can we oh no, I've already used my shove. Seeing if I got like a cleave or something. But maybe we could throw this thing.
This'll help.
Well, it's Action Surge actually, because we can kill him. Boring dude won't mind. Don't think we need that. We got another one, but they're going to be way out of range, aren't they? So I'll leave it there. Another fireball. Karlach won't mind. She's resistant to fire anyway. Still sanctuaried.
Talk to me.
Targeting these guys is going to be annoying.
No mercy.
Yeah. Got rid of both. Karlach, again, can we shove this person? We've got 18 hit points.
Nothing will stand in my way.
That's a decent AoE. Let's try that. Do it so I'm not hitting Karlach. How much of the fire arrows actually? Let's go and search his. Oh,
Have to keep
we
going.
can climb down here. We would have a much tougher fight without fly. Oh, I love the fly ability. I mean, it's in my evil playthrough. I mean, this feels like it should be more for an evil playthrough, like going down the mind flayer route more. But like, it's too good. But I don't, you know, I don't want to. Probably end up doing it for my evil run as well because it feels more thematically in line with that. That's what I'm getting at. But it would be a shame not to kind of see the difference, but it's too good. Plus, it feels more like an evil playthrough thing. So hard not to, I think. Is anything? Really have any idea where I'm going, but I know what I know what I'm looking for, and we haven't found it yet. So I'm looking in all these areas just to make sure
It's hiding here.
we're not skipping it.
Don't give me trouble now.
I think that just goes out here, doesn't it? Okay, so we've been there. Let's just go up this ladder and stuff. What are these Grimlark verses then?
Maybe I need more points.
Alright. I think we proceed past here then. Hoping it's not too much further in.
The Lord of Murder shall perish.
I think it's here. Maybe?
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Supposedly there's a body that's got it on them. is here, though. It could be down there. And have a look. Basically, we don't want to go in there yet. I don't want to face Orin. But the thing I'm looking for should be on its steps nearby. All this to find a clown's head.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
This is looking promising.
Corpses. Arranged with some intent.
Here we go. Dribble's head. Effigy of Amelisan. Yeah, she was another ball spawn who grasped divinity. What use her betrayal? She thought herself perfect but forgot the one she served. We got Dribbles' head.
I know this head. It belongs to Dribbles, the clown.
Okay, so this is as far as we're going into Undercity Ruins now. Let's teleport back to where the circus is, which is... I don't remember if it's Rivington or... Try Rivington. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, here we are in Rivington, and it is the right place.
I'll catch a break.
It's just up here. Ah, the only thing is, most of the body parts are in camp, I think, aren't they? So, I might need to take a little trip back to camp quickly. Arlak.
Making me sweat.
Where's our camp chest? This thing. Take a foot. Arm. Got inspired by that hand. Torso, pelvis. And that should be it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 2. Haven't I? So
No one back home will ever believe.
I've got the 2 we just got. So I've got the head and is it a leg? Where's Dribbles' leg? Oh, there it is, I see it. Good, so that's 7. We got it all.
Why were these particular red caps caged?
Best be on my way.
And magics for sale, mostly bloodstain free.
Cheers. Good news.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
This is everything I could find.
Perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites, and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues. I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling, a little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave!
Pleasure to meet you.
And you delectable vintage. Oh, and if you do take on the Absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty, after all.
I know. Okay, so we have Spellmite Gloves. When casting a spell that requires an attack roll, you can take a -5 penalty to the roll, but deal an additional 1d8. So that's pretty cool. Let's Explorations. I'm glad we got that one completed anyway. I was hoping we'd see... Is that him? No, I was hoping we'd see Dribbles get resurrected, but never mind. Okay, so... I'm going to try these out on Starion. He's currently wearing these. +1 to spell attack rolls and DC. Weapon attacks is meh, he wasn't really using it anyway, but Raise of Fire, I suppose, in theory is good, but... Casting a spell that requires an attack roll. Yeah. Give it a go, right? I don't want to dye his hat, but I've only got a few dyes on me. Okay, enough messing about. We're going to go to Cazador's Palace. Here we are. So... I think we'll just go up here. We know this is the way. I was just wondering if there might be a quicker way, but this is fine.
I can sneak in here. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
Guess we do the ladder?
This is the palace of Cazador's. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
Do the rogue deception. Cazador hired me for a job. It's very hush-hush. If you don't let me in, he's going to be most upset. Looks good.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
Little save. Not quite sure what we're going to run into in here, but going in anyway. Key, we'll grab that. What does the servant etiquette say? Memorize these rules and do not fail to follow them. Do your job silently. Do not speak unless spoken to. The master likes it quiet. If you're not busy, find something to do and look busy. The master likes diligence. If you encounter the master, stand still and cast your eyes down your eyes with deference. The master likes to be respected. No whistling. Guess the master doesn't like whistling. Well, let's quickly do our thing. So we'll put some long striders on. Guess we'll put like a mage armor on Astarion.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. If not over, then through.
So, Astarion, vampire dens. What should I expect?
Vampires would be a safe bet.
Hilarious. You belong on stage. Perhaps the blood-stained sort, with a hooded man standing by, axe in hand.
Well, that's suspiciously welcoming.
Guess the door unlocked as we approached. That feels like it's the symbol in the sewers that we found. I still don't exactly know. Maybe that's an exit that we'll find. I don't know. Here. Victoria's list. There are 17 paintings, but sometimes some of them are the same painting, except later sometimes they're different again. There are 17 candelabra. Sometimes I light them, but the candles don't burn down. There are 17 chairs, which is almost always too many. Father says that if I go into the ballroom, I will be bitten 17 times by 17 rats, so 17 seems to be an important number here. I wonder if that might come up.
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
Wondering if any of us is particularly intelligent. I don't think so. Well, let's do this, because I've got something there I can add. Oh, just enough.
The indentation seems to be the right size and shape to fit a signet ring bearing the family crest.
I'm not even going to try the history text, but okay, so we know we need a signet ring of some kind.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
Chamberlain Dufay. The Kozakuran dictionary we use to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing, and my signet ring alone won't do the job. Please have the servants sort this out. It shouldn't be any my problem to solve. Godi. Then this note continues in different handwriting. Godi, the servants and I are thoroughly busy preparing for the Master's celebration. Get your bones out of the kennel and search every chamber on the vampire spawn level, and quickly find that book. Provender Ledger. A ledger listing and tracking inventory of goods in regular use at the Tsar Palace, with categories for food and drink for servants and guests. Cleaning supplies, including alchemical bloodstain remover from bone cloaks, opaque heavy curtains, candles of different sizes in yellow talon and red and black wax, leather straps with buckles, balms and oils, and regular deliveries of the Balder's mouth broadsheets. Okay. Mysterious elixir. We'll take that, don't know what it's for. Might be useful.
A couple turns should do it.
Yeah. Quarter soon. I've seen that before. I mean, I don't think I've read it.
What's that?
Dufay's diary. Diary of Antoine Dufay, Chamberlain of Cazador's Palace. The final page of the diary reads, I know enough about what the Master has in mind with this ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing brat Astarion. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bonecloak sold me has promised to provide a convincing illusion of death. I wonder if that's the one that I've got, especially since I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is dear Luriana, but I simply cannot trust her with the secret of my one-off chance of escape. When the potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have need of my services, or he will be no more, and the mastery of the palace will fall to me. And so he's drugged himself to look dead, in other words. And I think what I've got is a potion of acid. Maybe Karlak could take him? Cumbered. Just thinking, we never know, we might need him in the ritual or something, so that could be useful.
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
The old you.
Well, this is new. That door wasn't covered with weird magical energy before.
What in the hell's happened? I feel so weak.
Ooh. Gonna die?
Bless us, Master.
Okay. Starion can go in there, I mean... He's undead, isn't he? No, Karlak, come away.
Someone there?
Let's be quick. Everything must be clean. Everything.
Okay, let's go turn-based then, seeing as he hasn't quite as much health.
Entertained our guests here until Cazador appeared and took them away. But I never saw anything like this. Whatever happened to that girl, it wasn't good.
I think... Okay, let's get the Starion out of here.
I've got a long road ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching.
I think the dictionary's going to be in this room. Judging by that, the dad said she had to read it, or read a book that sounds rather like it. But I just noticed there was lockpicking in here to do, so... Helmet of Grit. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they have an additional bonus action. Okay. As good as what I'm wearing. Double movement cost. Okay, we're actually okay on this side of the room. Journal. Deliria's private diary. Before I was Deliria, vampire-spawned slave to Cazador Zar, I was Dr. Deliria, Physician General to the Parliament of Baldur's Gate. Spawn or no, I'm still Dr. Deliria, and I will not submit to this lowly status. The others say vampirism is a curse, but in my educated opinion it's a disease, and therefore must be vulnerable to medical treatment. I believe a massive infusion of fresh, youthful blood may overwhelm the vampirism infection and enable my body to heal. There is one potential source of such blood here, Victoria, the as-yet pure-blooded daughter of Leon Onufrio. He was a sorcerer before he was a vampiric slave, and has warned us not to prey upon Victoria, as he has imbued her with a counter-curse in the event of attack, made her a necrotic booby trap, as it were. Yeah, I think he's bluffing. He was not bluffing. Take note that Deliria is bad. Dictionary of the ancient Kazakuran language from the distant land of Karatur. Flipping through the pages, you find certain words and phrases underlined. Open, enter, beware, forbidden, and sealed.
Dictionary of an ancient language? Hardly surprising for a vampire's lair.
Yeah, I'll just fly out of here.
It's gonna be immaculate.
There we go.
Wits and blades.
Let's just do a quick heal.
Can't give up now. With haste.
Siren.
The woman's eyes are alert, verging on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the master. Everything's got to be perfect.
Fair enough.
Behold! One of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall. Behind it is the kennel. A fetid little cell you throw us into when displeased.
So you've come home, little one, and come to visit
this is Cody.
Cody in your old kennel.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Cody, child. I only did my job, only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Cody.
We'll go deception. Cazador hired me to capture Astarion. I'm here to deliver.
But you're too late to see the Master. The doors are sealed. He will not be disturbed.
Doors can be unsealed. Do you have the key?
Perhaps. But the Master ordered the doors closed until he was finished. Cody will not open them for anyone, much less for you.
We'll do the persuasion. Yeah. Your master needs Astarion for the ritual. He'll be furious if you stop us joining him. Okay, we'll take a guidance. Yeah. I think we might... let's inspiration that. Better.
Cody was wondering about that. Cody knows the Master was searching for Astarion. He must have forgotten Astarion was lost. Here it is. Now go to him. Help him achieve his destiny.
Okay. It's like we got what we need. Is it any loose? It's like there's another sort of illusory wall here, but I don't know. We get out.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
Right tool will do the trick.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
And we have what we need. We know that much.
Let's see what this does.
This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the carrot nor the stick.
Or the fresh meat, but not for long. Tonight, he changes. Promises.
Gee, I might, got that purple dye, I might put that on Astarion's hat. It's very purple, isn't it? Ah. None of this is what I meant to do. What if we made his cloak purple as well? Yeah, I don't like that, but matches his hat at least. Green. What does it look like in green? That's okay. At least it matches. Bathroom area.
New master, spoil the fresh meat.
Favoured sport.
Fresh meat, then. All we can be bloody and raw.
Favoured spawn. Cazador's best prey hunters who are entitled to stay in the special bedchamber year to date. Leon, Leon, Violet, Leon, Leon, Leon. Seems to like Leon. Leon's diary. Ever since the Master turned me and forced me to bring Victoria along into the palace, I've had to be his best hunter just so I could stay in here with my daughter and keep her away from the other spawn. I don't like the way Violet looks at her, not at all. When I ask the Master what he plans to do with Victoria, he just gives me that wicked smile. Next time I go on a hunt, I must talk to Figaro to finalise the deal for Victoria's escape disguise. If only there's enough time before this ritual the Master talks about. Don't think he managed it.
Tonight he changes. Promises will fresh meat then.
Something good here, I hope.
Bloody and raw.
So much to do. So much to prepare.
Okay, well, I mean, we can get into the ballroom now. We've got the stuff we need, so I think that's where we go now.
I'm so tired. But it'll be over soon.
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
Do a little save.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozikuran script from the dictionary you found. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
Ooh, looks promising.
Everything must be clean.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out.
You're new. Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to Master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
Okay, well, what have we got? We've got White Mist, Bloodfang. The bats are just 1 HP, the rats are just 4. And then we've got werewolves. Okay. Nice to just send a fireball in there and get rid of all the low health ones. So I get similar there though. I'm going to go for the werewolves.
Cutting to the chase.
We'll action surge because we can just short rest before the next room, I'm sure.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Lob in a fireball, but we can do a careful spell.
Spill some blood.
Bless us, Master.
Close ranks. Easy as.
Getting back here. Okay.
Got to press on.
Yeah, let's not nuke all our big spells. Don't think that's necessary.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
Do a shatter there, maybe. Yeah, nothing too challenging there. Is this the one? Is she the one we saw in the sewers, and we said don't go to the palace? Because she's got that note on her, which was the same note from that. So, well, you know, you can only warn someone, can't you? What that lever do? Does it just close the door? Keep it open. So we got, that's an office. Don't really know where we go for stuff, but I think maybe we'll leave that for next time. I think there's probably a fair bit more to come in Cazador's place, a bit more exploration to do and so on. So I'm just going to say thanks very much for watching this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment as well. It's always great to hear what you guys are thinking about the games I'm playing, particularly this one. You know, I know other people have done their own playthroughs and are working through first or second or even third playthroughs. So, you know, let me know, how your choices panned out differently, I guess. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with Astarion, because obviously I'm planning my evil playthrough next, and I feel like supporting Astarion in his desire to become the new Cazador is kind of the evil choice. Which kind of means I'm going to have to screw him over in this choice, in this playthrough. But we'll see. We'll see. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would be great if you could do that too. So thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.